G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome to the third episode in the one season for glory career mode series with Juventus for FIFA 17. A pretty big episode on the horizon. Of course, we have to fill the spot that Paulo Dybala left last episode. If you didn't see the last episode, definitely would recommend checking it out. A lot of stuff happened that you need to catch up on, but basically we have our opening Serie A game in this episode. I know it's called the Calcio R now or something like that, but I'm just going to stick with what I know and call it the Serie A. That feels more traditional to me. We also have more transfer business to get done. We have about a week and a half, I do believe, left in this opening transfer window, so hopefully we definitely bring in a world-class striker, and then maybe I might go in for a new centre defensive midfielder. I've seen a lot of people calling for that, so I have a few ideas in the back of my mind, but the number one priority is a brand new striker. But lads, if you do go on to enjoy today's episode, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Also make sure you hit that subscribe button down below if you are new around here. But without further ado, let's get into your press conference questions. So as per normal fellas, if you want to have a chance of getting your question answered in the next episode, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. James Ferguson says, if 3 at the back doesn't work out, will you switch to 4? I will. I'm more than happy to switch to 4 at the back if we can't seem to be playing well with 3 at the back. In that opening game against AC Milan in the Supercoppa, we did decently at 3 at the back. We didn't concede any goals, but we didn't score any goals. I don't think 4 at the back is going to change that. But if we do go 4 at the back, we have some very good options there. I'm really not worried about going to 4 at the back because we've got Patrice Evra and Alexandro that can play left back, and then we have Dani Alves and Stefan Lichtsteiner that can play right back, so we're pretty sorted like that. So if we have to go 4 at the back, we will. Chatters9 says, there are rumours going around saying that Morata wants to return to Juve. Will you be willing to re-sign him? Morata, I was considering going in for him again at the start of the series, but I have decided that I'm not going to go in for him. He might have been a decent option when we signed Chicharito. I know a lot of people got angry at me saying Chicharito last episode, but Chicharito. But anyways, Morata might have been a decent signing for that backup striker position, but I went with Chicharito, and I'm happy about that. And now that we need a world-class striker to replace Dybala, I just don't think Morata's really going to fit into the side, so I'm not willing to sign him at all. Aaron Awesome Gaming says, how will you share game time between 3 world-class strikers in Higuain, Hernandez, Mandzukic, and one of the transfer targets? It's going to be quite easy in my opinion. We're going to have a lot of fixture congestion if everything goes to plan. We'll have the Serie A, we'll have the domestic cups, we'll hopefully have the Champions League. I think it's going to be quite simple to play the 4 strikers in rotation, so that is definitely something I'm not worried about, and it's something they don't need to worry about. And the final question in today's press conference comes from eGamer, who says, what goalkeeper will you sign to play if Buffon gets injured, out on international duty, or if he gets transferred? First of all, there is not a chance in hell that I am going to be selling Gigi Buffon. As I've said probably in both episodes now, he was a hero of mine growing up. No plans at all to sell him, but if he does get injured or can't play for some reason, we have Nato, the Brazilian goalkeeper, ready to go. I have no intentions at all of bringing in another goalkeeper. I've seen a lot of people signing or saying for me to sign Gianluigi Donnarumma. I do want to sign him at some stage in FIFA 17, but it will not be in a one season for glory career mode. It will be in a future career mode that I have in the works at the moment. But anyways lads, thank you once again for the fantastic questions, the fantastic press conference questions. Now, let's kick off our Serie A season against Fiorentina. So here we are, the opening game for the Serie A season. As I said, the Calcio R season, but I'm going to say Serie A just out of habit. Pre-warning you about that. But anyways, we are at Juventus Stadium once again at home in Turin, taking on Fiorentina, and my main priority for this opening game of the season is to score goals. In the Supercoppa against AC Milan, we were very, very strong in the midfield and defensively, but surprisingly we couldn't find the back of the net. We need to score here against Fiorentina and kickstart our season. Also, seeing Alexis Sanchez walking out there just reminded me that I need to change a few of the kit numbers a lot of people leaving comments in the last episode, so I will try to remember to do that in between the next game. So here is our starting 11 for the opening game of the domestic season. A very strong side coming out there. I am not playing Chicharito right now. I'm going to give Mandzukic the start. Higuain up there, Sanchez, Khedira. It is a strong side. And then looking at Fiorentina's starting 11, they have Mauro Zarate, former West Ham player, in there. Who else do they have? Kalinic up front, Ilicic in the centre attacking midfield position, Paredes, Astore, a lot of former Roma players there. Get the tackle, good stuff from Higuain. I love the pressure. That's something I noticed in the AC Milan game. Our pressure play was fantastic. Not the best passing, but Sanchez still has it. Goes through there, would have been like a better pass, but we're on here. One Cuadrado. Can we get off to the start in a good fashion? Sloppy play, Marchisio blocked, and it's cleared away. That was a very sloppy passage of play. Fiorentina on the attack here. We're just got to defend them. Cuadrado up against Toledo. Good stuff from Cuadrado. Look how much space he has now. Make a run, Mandzukic. Don't run into me, son. That was all Mandzukic's fault. A poor run. Still on though. Mandzukic, nice ball out there to Sanchez, who's going to tap it on to Gonzalo Higuain. If we get in a good spot, I'm going to just shoot with it. We go back out to Sanchez, back to Higuain, who goes there, Marchisio, cutting around, Marchisio shoots, and he gives us the lead. That is our opening goal for the Serie A season, and our opening goal as Juventus manager. It's Marchisio finding the back of the net. In all honesty, I thought he missed it because the goalkeeper was so relaxed about it. He just stood there. I thought we were going to put it over, but luckily the Italian finds the back of the net. Let's have a quick look at it on replay. Nice move to cut around, and quite a nice finish there. Goalkeeper really should have had an attempt at that. Bernardeschi. He whips that one in there. They take the strike, and it's saved from Buffon. So we get a free kick here, 22 yards out. Pjanic has really good free kicks. Let's see if we can put it in here. Alright, I'm going to hit it now. Come on, Pjanic. Miralem Pjanic. Oh, he just misses. At least I know what power I have to do in the future. Throw in here for Sanchez. I'm going to go to Higuain. I see the run in the center there. Miralem Pjanic hits that one. Oh, I thought he was going to sneak it in. We have the free kick here. I might try curling this one in with Pjanic. He has amazing free kicks. I'm just going to try sneaking it top corner. They jump early. He hits it. Oh, he hit the crossbar. Look at this on the replay. Pjanic's free kicks are amazing. Hit the crossbar. Higuain, great tackle. I love that. Marchisio, can we get a second goal? Can he get a second goal? Marchisio, what a game he's having. He picks up a brace. He has legit been an amazing player for us in this game. Hustling so hard in the midfield, winning so many balls, passing it amazingly, making great runs, and that is a great cut. I love cutting around defenders with Marchisio. Top finish, and fingers crossed that's going to see us get the points on the opening day. Marchisio wins that one quite nicely. Here we go. We're going to go back. Sanchez to Marchisio, who goes over the top. Higuain hits it. Oh, that would have been a great goal. Now they're on the attack here. Fiorentina looking to get a goal back to make this a bit of a contest. It goes in there. Boya Valero. Buffon gets there quite easily though. Time for a third perhaps. Higuain going to Chicharito. Through. Higuain shoots. What a save from the keeper. Higuain very unlucky so far not to get a goal. This is probably going to be the final play of the game as Sanchez goes in there. It's cleared away from the defender. Is that going to be full time? No, we might have one more opportunity. No, that is going to be full time. We get the 3 points in what was quite a dominant display on the opening day of the Serie A season. Fiorentina started off a little decent, like they started off decently, but once we got settled into the game, we dominated them, and I am so happy with that performance. Alright, so I'm going to change a couple of the numbers on the kits for our players. So one Cuadrado, I'm going to put him up to number 16 since he has worn that for Juventus in the past. Then we're going to go to Sanchez. He's going to take Cuadrado's spot at number 7. A lot of people wanted to see that. And then Javier Hernandez, he is number 14. Okay, a lot of people wanted Chicharito to be number 14. Let me know if there's any other player numbers you want there. And then getting back to our new striker signing, I asked you guys in the last episode to leave a comment on what striker you wanted the most, and it really didn't give me too much more of an idea. Virtually the only idea I got from it was that Karim Benzema is not the player that we are going to get. The other 4 players there was a strong spread, there was no unity in who wanted who. There was an even amount, basically, of comments saying, I want Suarez, I want Lewandowski, I want Aubameyang, I want Aguero. So we're really just going to have to do this tactically, see who we can get at the best value and go from there. So Real Madrid flat out reject our offer for Benzema, which I'm fine with. We don't want him at all. 101 million for Aguero, 70 million for Aubameyang, rejected from friggin' Bayern and Barcelona. Oh my god, 101 million pounds for Aguero. Holy crap, we can afford it as well. I didn't realize we could afford that. I'm not going to pay 101 million pounds, I can guarantee you that. But I will put in an offer. I will say 70 million for Aguero, and if we can't get him for that, I'll probably just go for Aubameyang. So Borussia Dortmund want 70 million for Aubameyang. That is almost double what his value is. I'm going to say 58.5. Bayern flat out reject for Lewandowski. So how much did I submit in the first place? 58.5. Exactly what we submitted for Aubameyang. I'm going to bump it up I'll bump it up to 70 million on the dot and see what Bayern say. And then for Suarez, I have heard that Suarez is the best striker in the game, so I'm pretty interested in him. The one dynamic that really stops me from wanting a lot of these players is they're too similar to Gonzalo Higuain. So, I don't know, guys. 70.5. I'm going to bump it up to, I'll say 83, but I probably won't go any higher. We'll see. Because I want to be able to go in for other positions. I don't want to spend all our money on a striker when a lot of people want me to get a brand new CDM. 101 million again, but all three of the other offers are accepted for the respective players. That is ridiculous. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say 80 million for Aguero because that puts him in the same range as Lewandowski and Suarez. If they don't accept that, then I'm just going to focus on the other three players. I'm going to focus on the other three players as well, but if Man City don't accept that, then Aguero drops out of the race. So 58.5 for Aubameyang. He is by far the cheapest player that we could go in for, and he will enable us to be able to get other big name players. 70 million accepted for Lewandowski. That is a pretty fair price if you ask me. He wants £275,000 a week. God, imagine making that much money. But anyways, 2 years, crucial first team player, and yes. And then 83.5 accepted for Luis Suarez. Maybe I overpaid a little bit. He wants £500,000 a week. Oh my god, guys. Okay, Suarez has lost a little bit of favoritism with me. So much money. So Manchester City accept the transfer offer for Sergio Aguero. And I see below it that all the contract offers were accepted for the three remaining players. Oh god, guys. If Aguero accepts our contract, we've got a big dilemma on our hands. I might just have to go into the comments section and literally count up one by one and base my decision on who was the most commented player. Transfer offer for Andrea Barzagli. Real Madrid, £6 million. In all honesty, he's that high rated. I know he's pretty old, but £6 million just isn't worth it to me. I may as well keep him and have him on stock rather than selling him to Real Madrid for such a low price. And Sergio Aguero accepts the contract offer, so we have the choice of Aguero, Aubameyang, Lewandowski, or Suarez. Now Suarez, if we sign him, we're not going to be able to sign anybody else for the rest of the Career Mode series. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go into the comment section of the last video and just one by one count up the most commented player. Alright, so I have honestly been counting the comments, all 409 comments, for 20 minutes, and I have just been jotting them down one by one, every single comment, and I've worked out who the striker we are signing is. So, I'm going to go lowest to highest. I'm just looking down because I've got the numbers written down. So, the first player we won't be signing on 43 votes, Luis Suarez. He is knocked out of contention. Then, the other player we won't be signing, here he is now on 55 votes, Robert Lewandowski. You are not being signed. So that means it's between Aubameyang and Aguero. Which one is it on? Aubameyang, 69 votes. Aguero, 77 votes. So, the striker we are signing, as per the comment section's request, is the Argentine striker, Sergio Aguero. Welcome to Juventus. Absolutely neck and neck between Aubameyang and Aguero. To be honest, it was, in my mind, it was between these two, so I'm pretty happy that it came down to Aguero and Aubameyang. Aubameyang would have been a bit cheaper of an option, but Aguero, he's already at that 89 rating. Anyways, it was a win-win situation. Unfortunately, we can't sign Aubameyang though. Okay, so now with the remaining funds we have, you guys wanted it, I will supply it. CDM transfer. I went through the comments, found 3 of my favorite, the transfers that I'm most interested in, shortlisted them, and we're going to try figuring it out. So, William Carvalho, Arturo Vidal, and Koke. Now, if I sign these 2 players, they're going to jump straight into CDM. If I sign Koke, I'm going to put Marquisio CDM and Koke centre midfield. So some of these guys are going to be a lot harder to sign than the others. Might have to even do a little bit of a player swap deal for the latter. But William Carvalho, we might be able to get him just on pure money. I will start by offering up his value of £22 million. Arturo Vidal, wouldn't it be nice to have him return to Juventus? I'm sure a lot of Juventus fans miss him not being at the club, so I'm going to have a quick look at players that I would be considering selling. Stefan Lichtsteiner. I might put him in the deal. I'm not planning on using him in this career mode series. I don't even know if he'll be worth enough, but I'm going to put him in there plus 20, I'll say 20 to start off. I don't want to overpay, but we'll see. And then I might put in the same deal for Koke, so he seems to be worth a little bit more than Arturo Vidal if my mind is correct. So Lichtsteiner plus 20 million for Koke. But before we can continue with our midfielder negotiations, we have a very big Serie A matchup, our first away game for the entire series, Lazio away. There he is, the big dog himself, Sergio Aguero, first game in Juve colours. Hopefully he has a great game. So taking a look at the Lazio starting 11, Basta, De Vrij, he's a great player, Ciro Immobile, Felipe Anderson, he's a great player. Some decent Radu, the Romanian. And then here's our starting 11, a very strong starting 11. We have a bit of a break after this game, so I thought, why not go all out, see how we play against a very tough opponent in Lazio. Here we go, lads. Higuain, Aguero, over the top, he's onside. Higuain, give us the lead. Yes, he does. What a start to the game. Higuain and Aguero combining to give us the 1-0 lead here. What a celebration and what a great start to the game. I thought we stuffed it up big time. We lost a little bit of momentum and I thought I waited too long to pass it. But we get the goal. Great start. Oh, they play that one right over the top. That's what I don't like about the 3 at the back. Good stuff from Barzagli, though. They still have it, though. Good stuff from Quadrado. Come on, lads. Good defense. No, they've still got it. They're shooting, but that was very weak. They're on the attack here. Keita Balde. Good interception. No, they make the tackle off the crossbar. And I thought it went in off Buffon. Far out, that was a mini heart attack. So it's a corner here for Lazio. Very unlucky not to score before it goes back in. Goal line clearance from Barzagli. Gets in there. Now can we hit them on the counter attack? Sanchez going through to Higuain. He goes to Aguero. Aguero over the top. Here we go. Through to Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. Can he get his opening goal? Finesses and he misses. That would have been amazing. Keita Balde on the attack here for Lazio. Looking to get them back into this game. Bonucci, he doesn't clear it properly. And they almost freaking equalise. Here we go, lads. Aguero going through to Marquisio. Can we start this second half off with a goal? That would be quite nice. Some lovely passing play. Oh, if that went through, that would have been lovely. They're on the attack. Ciro Immobile, former player with us at Chelsea. They hit that one and that is well over the crossbar. Here we go. Dani Alves, fresh off the bench. Going to Aguero. Going back out to Dani Alves. Can he make an instant impact? He still holds on to it. going to Aguero. We're just passing it around. Look at the numbers. Lamina off the bench as well. Hits that one, but it's a good save. We had so many numbers there. Off the corner, what can we do? Sanchez, I'm going to aim for the head of freaking Khedira. Runs away from it, but Bonucci gets there. Falls out. Lamina hits it, and that is a poor miss. Late in the game, in stoppage time. They're looking to get an equaliser here. Lazio, they tap that one on. Felipe Anderson, crossing it. Get there, Gigi Buffon. Great take, son. Just hold on to it. Yes, there it is. What a great victory. What a great performance as well. This Juventus side feels amazing. So many decent players in this side. And we get a grinded out 1-0 victory against Lazio. So getting back into the transfer business, 3 transfer offer unacceptables, nothing good. Sporting want 42 million for Carvalho. That is more than we can afford. I'm going to bump it up to 30 million, but if they can't do that, then I'm going to have to maybe put in a player. So Bayern and Atletico Madrid, both not interested in Lichtsteiner. Let's see if there's any other players we can put up. Maybe a centre midfielder, maybe Asamoah. There's no way I'm going to sell Hernandez or Sturaro or Lamina. They've all been fantastic for us so far. I don't want to sell Khedira. I'm going to give Asamoah a go. I'm going to bump up the money as well to 22 million. Not that that will probably do much. Same thing here with Arturo Vidal. We will put in Quado Asamoah, and I'll bump it up to 23. But anyways, fellas, that is where I will conclude today's Juventus Career Mode episode. I will leave a link to a straw poll down below for you to vote on the 3 players we're in talks with right now. If you have any other suggestions on centre midfielders, like centre defensive midfielders we could go in for in our price range, let me know by leaving a comment down below. But anyways, lads, if you did enjoy today's episode, don't forget to smash that like button. I've really been enjoying and appreciating the support so far on this series. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below if you are new around here. We are posting career mode content on the daily. Make sure you check out my social media links, my Snapchat, my Instagram, and my Twitter. All 3 of those linked down below as per normal. But most importantly, fellas, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.